After the final school bell, while her classmates laughed and lingered, Emma would hurry to her spot by the roadside. Her basket held handkerchiefs, sweets, and sachets of drinking water. Her voice, steady and clear, would ring out, "Pure water. Hankies." Until dusk painted the sky. Why kill yourself? Her auntie had sighed, watching her stumble in one evening, her uniform dusty, her feet sore. A pretty girl like you? A good man could ease this life for you. Men had looked, some offering help with strings attached, their eyes suggesting shortcuts. But Emma's hope was not a currency to be spent that way. Her hope was a quiet, stubborn seed planted deep within, watered not by wishes, but by the coins she counted each night. She studied by the kerosene light, her mind holding formulas and poems above the din of the market's memory. The day the West African Senior School Certificate Examination WAS results were released, she stood trembling before the notice board. There it was. Ama Oforie Asari. A brilliant pass. A ticket, she cried, her tears washing away the dust of the roadside. But reality was a cold bath. University admission letter came, then the breakdown of fees. The sum was a mountain. Her savings were a hill. The first year she watched her classmates go, she didn't weep. She simply tightened her headscarf, lifted her heavier basket, and went back to the roadside. Pure water. Hankies. For another year, she sold. She saved every cedi. The sun bleached her clothes. Her hands grew tougher. But her eyes never lost their focus. The next year, she walked onto the university campus, her fees paid in full with the sweat of her own brow. University was not a release from work. Classes ended, and AMA would return to her spot. Selling now to undergraduates phone credit, snacks, anything to keep the dream alive? She moved from a basket to a small kiosk, from a kiosk to a modest shop. Years later, Dr. Ama Ofori stood at the podium in a sleek conference hall. The woman who introduced her spoke of her revolutionary work in renewable energy. Her ethical leadership, her foundation that educated girls. People often ask the secret to my journey, Ama said, her voice still that same steady, clear instrument. They look for complex formulas. I find it simple. My foundation was not built on quicksand or on borrowed pillars. It was built brick by brick, with the coins I earned after school. I learned that true strength is not just enduring hardship, but refusing to let it define your methods. I refused to sell my future to buy my present. She smiled, looking out at the sea of aspiring faces. The most important investment you will ever make is in your own